The human body is so quick that if I jumped and leaped out onto the audience, you would be able to react and probably just move to the side. Now, not everyone has this level of mobility, and I know this through a close family friend. She has 2 daughters. Their names are Kayla and Kirsten. They're 10 years old and twins, and they have so many differences, it's unbelievable. But the sad thing is, these differences extend beyond their personality. See, Kayla contracted meningitis at a very young age, and at the age of 6, had to get both of her legs amputated. She now walks with a pair of prosthetic legs. But she hasn't let it hold her back. She's incredibly bubbly and enthusiastic and runs around the place with her twin sister. And she laughs at the difference in pace between her friends, saying, "It's not the Dublin Marathon we're running, you know." So how can we improve on these prosthetics to give Kayla the chance to be at the same rate as her friends? We can do so using something called artificial muscle, which works just like real muscle does, in the sense that it expands and contracts. And it's not as complicated or expensive as you might think. We actually build it using common household materials, like this. And yes, you're dead right, this is nylon fiber. And for those of you who aren't as eagle-eyed, it's just regular old fishing line. And we can do amazing things with this fishing line. To demonstrate, I'd like to ask everybody in the room to stand up. And as you stand up, could you just turn around on the spot, please? Just once, just turn around like this. Brilliant, fantastic. You can sit back down, because that's exactly what we do with the fishing line. We take it and we turn it and turn it and turn it and turn it until we create a coil. And when we create this coil, we heat it. And when we heat it, this amazing thing happens, where it begins to contract by about 49%. So it works just like a human muscle would. And even more astonishingly, this artificial muscle is capable of lifting 100 times the amount a human muscle can. So if you imagine that I can take this stick and raise it above my head with relative ease, with artificial muscle, there's potential for this stick to be the size of a fully grown pine tree. Now, before you all start getting worried about the madman that's going to start uprooting our forests, we're a little bit away from that. But where we are is designing and integrating these artificial muscle into prostheses, which will allow kids the knee movement to cycle a bike with ease, hip flexion to dance or swim at the same rate as their friends, and maybe, just maybe, give Kayla the chance to run the Dublin Marathon. Thank you.